Hey everyone, I'm here today with Papillon Gardens, which is a new game coming out from Kolossal Games and JB Howell. It is a roll and write that involves stamps, and it's a nice peaceful game that I call it a cottagecore kind of vibe, but I'm going to show you a little bit about the game. This is a preview of the game before the game comes to Kickstarter, so let me know what you think of the game, what you're looking forward to. I have some things that I'm looking forward to that I didn't get to completely see in this kind of prototype version of the game, but I did enjoy playing it and I thought I would share it with you today. So here's the thing, I've already laminated my sheets because I like to laminate a lot of sheets that I'm going to play over and over again, but the game doesn't come with laminated sheets. It's just going to come with sheets like this, where you have your sheets where you have these fields and they kind of have grass in the corners, and you end up drawing a butterfly on one of these corners here, because butterflies can move around and you'll get points for that as they move around your board, and you can keep track of what round you're on here, and you get bonuses like this is an extra fill, this is an extra little 2 boardwalk bricks or whatever you want to call it that go between, because if you can completely fill in some things, and let's look at the next thing you're going to get these stamps, which are stamps for flowers. And if I had a completely filled in patch of 3, let's say I was able to do this, something like this, where I get to fill in 3 of the same color, and I like purple, so I want this completely closed in purple, and it's gonna be these stamps, but again I'm using some laminated ones here. But if I do that 3 purple like that, then I have a filled in patch that's going to give me extra points. There's points for lots of different things, but you do that, and the way the game is played is you're going to have 3 cards come out each round. You're going to roll these really cute little caterpillar die, and you'll just put 1 with each without looking at them, and they have things like get 2 caterpillars, and over here you're going to fill this out, and then you can get stamps, extra stamps. You can get these creatures, these critters, which come out and they have to go in fields, just like you also have some objective tiles of different kinds. There's A tiles, B tiles, C tiles, and D tiles, and they're still working on those, so these are just prototypes, but the game is going to have all those. You're going to have a variable setup each time with the 3 A's, a couple B's, and a C and a D. And as that comes out, and I realize this isn't perfect over here, but as that comes out, you're going to play the game, you're going to be filling in, you're going to be getting creatures, you're going to be getting flowers. So I would pick one of the 3 sets. Maybe I would want to just continue with a new color. So maybe I would do this one, which would let me get a blue flower, and then get one of these tile features in a legal spot, and then I would also get to get 2 caterpillars and work on this sheet over here, because these are going to be, I think these are going to be 1, 1, 3, 3, 6, and 6 as far as final VPs. But that's how you're going to play the game. You're going to have your 3 options for what cards to use. Anybody can use them. So even if I pick this one with the double caterpillar and the blue flower and the tile feature, you can still pick that one too, or you can pick this one, or you can pick this one, and then every player is going to get these little butterflies that you're going to take the butterflies, and you're going to be like, oh, that's the one I'm picking, and somebody else can be like, you're right, and as a reminder, I'm going to pick this one, and somebody else will say, yeah, I picked this one too. They're non-exclusive. So you'll go through, you'll play 10 rounds, you'll fill up your entire sheet like this, and fill up a whole bunch of this sheet too, hopefully a lot of it, and your field will fill up, and your butterflies will move around, and you'll be able to draw nice little things like benches and so forth. And if you're able to do all that, then you'll get a nice laid out garden with lots of beautiful flowers and lots of butterflies visiting, lots of those papillons visiting you. It'll be a really fun little game. I like the different ways it can score. I've gotten better scores and worse scores, and they're not all the same. Not all my games are the same. So I've really enjoyed playing Papillon Gardens. So some of the things I like about this, I like this sheet here, the sheet where we have flowers, and we have different choices about how to do it. You have gnomes that are just kind of I abstracted at this point. Maybe they'll change that, but it's just a gnome symbol where you can do any number of things, like get those walls. You can fill in a field because you're going to need fields for different things. Well, the one thing that you're going to kind of be avoiding is some of the caterpillar die might have 3 caterpillars on them, but they also have brambles, and brambles are just going to be useless things that generally you're going to fill up empty fields, but if you can't fill up empty fields, then they're going to take over other spaces, and they're not great, but generally you like the caterpillars because the caterpillars are going to be turning into butterflies and adding points for you at the end of the game. So there's points for butterflies, there's points for features, there's points for the tiles that you've scored, there's points for your creatures, there's points for all the stamps that you've gotten via flowers, there's points for making your groups of flowers encircled by nice pretty bricking, and as you do all that, you'll just have a lot of fun. I like the stamps, that's pretty unique. I'm hoping that the yellow, though, I didn't enjoy the yellow because the yellow is really hard to see, but the other ones, the purple, blue, and red, I did like those. I like the artwork. I like the butterflies. I like the vibe of the whole thing. This is the kind of roll and write I like to play because it's unique, it feels fun, it has lots of those combos that are readily available, and then I can try to get a better score and beat you and beat myself as I play it. So that's Papillon Gardens by JB Howell and Kolossal Games. Let me know what you think, and I'm looking forward to seeing it on Kickstarter soon. Thanks, happy gaming, and we'll catch you later.